Welcome back to our systems series where we are covering all of the things to not be salesy. And I'm so excited about tonight because if you don't want to be salesy in doing this, raise your hand and sharing products with your friends. I'm not here to be a salesperson. I don't want to do that. I don't want any part of that. And I don't want you to be that either. So one of the coolest things that we have for you is the recruiting system. That's video one. Then we have the duplication system where we're asking our friends to post immediately when they sign up. We're asking them to go live and share with their friends about what they have going on. And then we're asking them to host a house party. These are also tasks that you can jump in and do yourself. So tonight we are going to talk about the next block that is customer care and follow-up. Okay. Kaylee, can you give me a thumbs up that we have the boards? Perfect. Okay, so we have gone through the share recruit. We kind of touched onboarding and duplication because that really goes hand in hand. Next, we have our customer care follow-up. So one of the most salesy things you can do, and I'm just going to put this out there. I've done it. I've been it. I've been a part of that. One of the most salesy things you can do is help your friends get these products and then not talk to them again, right? That 100% looks like you are in it for the sale. You are being a little salesy and it's okay. We can come back from it. Life gets busy. We get it. Everything for our follow-up system is detailed out in this if you like to see it like that, or we have it broke up in the messages. So when you have your boards in your keyboard, you can just go in to the message and you can just pop it over to them. Obviously change the name because I don't think every person that we're going to help get started from here on out's name is going to be Ashley, but the messages are in here that you can just pop from your keyboard. So you help your friend get started. You've gone through the recruiting system. You asked them to post when they ordered. You got them on the phone, asked them to post when they ordered. And so now we are going to look at week one, which is 4 days after they order. Now, whether you want to do this with your paper planner calendar, you have a big desk calendar, if you want to do it in your phone app with a reminder, that's how I prefer to do it. But I know we have our paper lovers out there. You're going to look at 4 days after they order. So they ordered today. We're going to open it up and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. This is when they're going to get the week one message. Hey, have you got your products? I'm so excited for you. It's that simple. We're really just checking in to make sure that we're not sounding salesy. Also, remember on the back end, they're going to be receiving text messages that are checking in and dumping the resources as well. So that is like our wide net, but this is the really, really important part that you take ownership of with your VIPs that you get started. And it's all right here for you. Then once they have received their products, how do you like the taste of the pink drink? Tell me what you thought. We're asking mostly about the taste right here because on day 1, 2, maybe even 3, if shipping is like real fast and they live in the South where they like get like next day or same day kind of shipping magic down there. We still just want to know about the taste. We don't want to ask them what they're feeling, how they're feeling, if what they're noticing yet, because they may not be noticing anything yet. And the last thing we want to do is put that in their brain. So then they think, oh my gosh, it's not working already, and put that like negative thought process in their mind. So we want to know what they think of the taste. Then we have our week 2. So you did your 1, 2, 3, 4, and then next week is week 2. So does that make sense? They order, and then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. That is week 1. Then 1 week later is week 2. So whether that reminder just bumps, you write it on the next week in the calendar, however that looks for you in your system that you can be consistent with, just like the products. However you can take them that you will be consistent with. We have our week 2 message. Are you getting into a good rhythm? The number one biggest piece of advice I have for you is to remain consistent. They're going to be hearing about consistency a lot from the texts they're going to be getting, from all of the messaging from Plexus, from you now. It's all going to start make sense that we want them to be consistent. And I've really just started to tell people this is like birth control. And if you want it to work, you have to take it. And it makes them giggle, but then they remember that they need to be consistent with their products, right? Okay. Do you feel like you're taking your products consistently? Are you drinking your water? And are you pooping 2 to 3 times every day? Like, we're just going to get it out there. We're going to be best friends. That's just how it's going to be. And these are the important things that we're looking for right now. Still not, how are you feeling yet? It's more about getting your products in consistently. So I hope that you see the like mind behind this. Then we have week 3. So we went out 4 days, went down for week 2. Now we're going down for week 3. Hey, wanted to know if you've had an increase in your sugar cravings this week. More than likely, especially with the triplex and the gut health side of what they're taking, most people are going to. So that's why this is positioned here. Around this time, I noticed my sugar cravings came back. This is a sign of your body healing, and it's just a quick adjustment if so. I know for me, when I started, I noticed little victories throughout the first and second month, and those small victories turn into big victories. Our bodies are intricately made, and these plant-based products work at a cellular level, whether you can feel it or not. So the biggest thing right now and always is to stay consistent. There's that consistency piece again, and by now, they should be seeing better sleep, more energy, the kind of things that we are looking for. And so this is going to tie perfectly back. I'm going to jump down here before we go to week 4 to our wins. Anytime positivity is shared from them, we are going to plug the shout out post giveaway. So when they come back and say, oh my gosh, I'm actually sleeping better, like, could it be this? Or I have so much more energy, or I didn't reach for that snack, or I didn't sit down after bedtime and think that I needed to also grab the bag of popcorn, whatever that looks like. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is such a win. This just made my day. I'm so excited for you. What do you think about doing a little shout out post, just something short and sweet that can help others who are silently struggling, and you can tag me so that I can cheer you on as well? If you do, your name is entered into the 2 $50 cash giveaways for the shout out. Who doesn't want to get entered to win $50 cash just for throwing a post on social? Plus, when your friends are interested, I will help them, and you will get the cash for those referrals too. Would you be down to post something like that? Anytime they're sharing wins. So by week 3, we're asking for wins, because with consistency, they're hopefully going to be seeing something by week 3. Then we have week 4. Are there any changes you'd like to make before your next order? Perhaps if you have not followed a system like this, you've had a subscription ship and they were like, I really wanted to make a change, or I really needed to move that date, or some sort of like panic message like that. We're just going to go ahead and get in front of that and not have that message anymore, because I know if it makes my blood pressure rise, it makes yours rise too. So we're checking in and seeing if they want to make any changes before the next order. These are also going to be able to open up other conversations as you go. So make sure that you're also being conversational and being a human. But this is going to help be the bare minimum to make sure that your person is not feeling like, okay, well, she helped me get started, and now I have just been a victim of a salesy person, because that is not us, and we do not want to be that way. So that is customer care and follow-up for the first 4 weeks. And if we can get through that, we're going to be on the right track. Really quickly, I just wanted to go over a couple other things that are in the Success Starts With You board that are incredible resources in case you haven't had a chance to poke around, just so that you can see what is in there. So in this post ideas, we're not going to talk about all these because there are lots of post ideas, lots of pink drink pictures, because we're not going to be playing the graphics game. There are posts for newbies with slides. First post and shout out posts, you're going to see a lot of those are similar to the ones in the shout out post on Success Starts With You. So we have some alignment there. We have business post ideas. So if you're like, I really feel like I just need to throw a post out there and I don't know where to start, these can get you started. You can use them if they fit you. You can tweak them if they don't. But we have a ton of post ideas consolidated here that you can use. We have links to our Plexus Facebook groups. So we have Success Starts With You, the One Plexus community, the Pivotal community, and the Brand Ambassador Academy. If you are not in those groups, we have the All Things Products folder, which is full of lots of good stuff. We have the individual products, each have their own folder, and then you can go in and there are these different graphics and info sheets for product information. We have flavors and options. So if you can't remember the flavors or want to know the difference in the slims, that is here and laid out for you. I actually just sent the active one today, I believe, with the 3 different flavors. Rather than typing them out, I can go to this, I can pick them out of there and send them quickly. And then we have product dosing. So specifically about balance, specifically about triplex, if they're constipated, too frequent, or still have lots of sugar cravings, that information is in here. If you want a quick look at that, you can always ask also too. I forget that not everyone knows all of that by the back of their hand. So we have that plugged in there as well. We have our message toolbox, which is seriously full of all kinds of messages that you may be looking for. If you are just looking to go out and do a love dare, you can send messages from the Love Dare folder that just say, Happy Friday. I was thinking about you. Hope you had a great week and that you have an even better weekend. I love, love, love that message. This one is also really good too for people that you are in conversation with and it's kind of gone flat. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you. We had a conversation this week and I want to let you know that it mattered to me. Regardless of where this goes, I just want to thank you for opening up and having a conversation. I want you to know that your health matters and your friendship matters to me. You don't need to call me back, but I just wanted to say I appreciate you. That one's really good as a voice message, but it's just good when you can't think of the words and you're like, I know I need to say something, but I just don't know what that looks like. The message toolbox is a really, really great place. A lot of times too, if you're like, I'm looking for a message for like this kind of person, you're going to get a direction that says, go to the message toolbox, go to this folder, go here, and it should be in there and look kind of like this. So that is full of lots and lots of messages. We have our 35 to Thrive or winning day system. So what Lacey walks us through, if you ever are like, I want to do that, but I don't have Lacey here to be able to call and have her run me through it. You can come here and you can see exactly what she follows, and a couple different messages to get you started as well. We have some different business tools if you want to dive deeper into how we get paid, perks and subscriptions, upgrading. There's a lot of good stuff in this Star Diamonds Rising training. If you weren't around for that training, we got all of that content out of there and into here. So you can go back through that. If you're like, I need a little oomph and a little motivation today, you can plug into that. And here is some tax prep stuff that you can keep in mind or look at, or once you make over $600 in a calendar year, you're going to get a 1099 and then you're going to claim that income on your taxes, which is such a blessing. And we have ways to be able to help with that. We'll talk more about that at the end of the year and beginning of the year, but it's there for you if you're thinking about it now. And then we have our pivotal resources, which pivotal is so good. And I feel like we forget about it a lot, but that is all there for you in Success Starts With You. We've walked through the whole board now. Perfect.